Hello everyone, I'm Cloud and welcome to Anime No Mi. Today, continuing with the One Piece videos, let's talk about the new emperor. Luffy is getting stronger and stronger, defeating several powerful enemies. With his constant evolution, he is reaching even the level of a Yonko, becoming practically one of the most powerful characters in the history of One Piece. In today's video we'll talk about what will happen to Luffy becoming a Yonko after Kaido's defeat witnessed by Cypher Pole, what this would do to the entire world and what consequences could happen against the Straw Hat Pirate. And I count on your help to leave your like in the video to support the channel. I also hope you subscribe if you're still new here and leave your comments saying your opinions and what the next videos you want to see here on the channel. Now let's go to the video. Guys, recently in the One Piece manga we see that Kaido hits Luffy with his Kanabo imbued with the Conqueror's Haki, and even before he fell, Luffy proved to be very powerful. He manages to land a blow on Kaido, causing the two to fall to the ground at the same time. This proves that every time Luffy fights Kaido his strength increases even more, being very close to matching his strength with the strength of the Emperor, and maybe even getting over him at some point. But as we know, it won't be something so easy for Luffy to actually do it. Kaido naturally has incredible stamina in addition to gigantic strength, even more combined with the power of his Conqueror Haki, which allows him to further leverage his strength and stamina. Kaido also has a devil fruit that allows him to transform into a full dragon or dragon hybrid. This devil fruit also gives him the ability to breathe fire through his mouth. This amazing power makes Kaido one of the most powerful characters who use a devil fruit. But even though Kaido is very powerful physically, he shows not to be very wise in relation to combat strategies, because during the combats he participated, he showed to fight without thinking, delivering blows without even thinking about dodging the blows of his enemies. Perhaps this careless way of fighting stemmed from the fact that no enemy was capable of harming his unbeatable body. And based on this weakness and some others, Luffy will be able to defeat him. Even though Kaido has a great defense, Luffy managed to find a way to get hit the leader of the Pirates of the Beasts. He did this by developing a new technique with the Conqueror's Haki, an advanced technique that allows him to inflict wounds inside Kaido's body at times without even touching his opponent. With this technique, Luffy is able to hurt any character even if he has an incredible defense, including only some of the Yonkus and few other very powerful characters that were presented in the manga. Only few have the ability to achieve this technique that uses the Conqueror's Haki. So this brings us confirmation that Luffy, since awakening his Haki from the Conquerors, is destined to become one of the most powerful pirates of all time. Luffy is also able to modify his body, creating several ways to adapt his body during combat, allowing him to move much faster, in addition to being able to deliver very powerful blows. After learning this technique with the Conqueror's Haki, Luffy started to fight using that power only in his base form, and even so he proved to be getting closer and closer to Kaido's level. However, we know that Luffy so far has shown to have three forms in his Gear 4, being Boundman, Snakeman, and Tankman. These three forms Luffy used at specific times, using only the Boundman to try to beat Kaido, Big Mom, and other characters in brute force, but proved ineffective. Now that Luffy has learned how to use his techniques with the advanced Conqueror's Haki, he will be able to use his new technique with Gear 4 to get even more damage to Kaido, but it still may not be enough to defeat the Emperor. Possibly we will see a new transformation of Luffy during the final confrontation against Kaido, a transformation in which he will be able to adapt in his fight against Kaido so that he can win this long fight. And as said by Cypher Pole, whoever defeats a Yonko in this battle will transform into Yonko. We also have Kid and Law who are fighting Big Mom. Both are trying their best to defeat her, and with the awakening of their fruits they have become very powerful, but they still can't use the awakened fruits' power perfectly like Doflamingo and Katakuri. But even not mastering their powers very well, they still manage to cause great damage to Big Mom's body, showing the incredible abilities of their awakened powers. And just as Luffy is doing well against Kaido, if Law and Kid are able to perfect their devil fruit awakening, they might be able to defeat Big Mom. But even with these powers it won't be an easy task. After all, Big Mom is very powerful, possessing a physical resistance almost similar to Kaido's. In addition, she also has the power of her amazing devil fruit that allows her to manipulate souls, creating an army of inanimate objects. Besides, she has Prometheus, who has incredible firepower, and Napoleon, who transforms into a sword to deliver incredible blows. So it won't be an easy task to accomplish, but if the three pirates of the worst generation manage to defeat two of the four Yonkus, the world will change completely. The balance of power could unbalance and become chaos, causing even a future great battle in the future. As we know, the Yonkus, the Navy, and the SSG are the three great powers that keep the balance of the One Piece world. These three powers have the same level of strength, and because of that they live in balance so as not to cause something like an unprecedented battle. The Great Battle of Marineford was almost a cause of this great imbalance, as Edward Newgate lost his life in this confrontation, thus causing a great loss on the part of the Yonko. But thanks to Teach, who betrayed the Navy, the power was balanced again as he took the post of Newgate, coming back back to talk again about the Order of Power. This battle was from the beginning caused with the aim of defeating a Yonko. Even though several sailors lost their lives during combat, they accounted for only a tiny part of the Navy's total power. The Navy continued with gigantic power after the end of the crew, but we saw how the end of Edward Newgate brought chaos to the New World. Another moment that could cause a great global imbalance would be when they decided to end the Shichibukai's group, causing the Navy to marry them again. At that time the Navy and Sekai Sifu had to create a new organization, a new group that has many powerful characters and public fame, thus creating the SSG. Although the members who are in it are still unknown, we can already see that they are very strong. After all, it is controlled by Vegapunk, the greatest scientist in the world of One Piece, and based on his research, he may have created the perfect organization. The SSG can have members possessing great physical powers, or even modifying the devil fruits, so their powers become much more powerful. For in the past he was the one who started the Smile Project, a modified devil fruit that allows users to get the powers of a Zoan fruit, but the project was discontinued and further continued by Caesar. These three powers that currently rule the world are essential so that you cannot have a great conflict between them, as this would not only affect them but also cause great destruction throughout the world. After all, with one of the weakest powers, the others must try to destroy them and dominate what belongs to them. With the fall of one or two Yonko, the balance of power would change again, as Luffy, Kid, and Law would be one of the names that will receive the title of Emperor, being able to do practically whatever they want in the new world because no pirate and sailors would dare to try capture them. No one would stand in front of them to oppose them, just characters who just like them have great strength, like another Yonko, or those who command the true power of the Navy and SSG. And as we know, Luffy is following his goal to become the king of the pirates, regardless of the obstacle. And because of that determination, the end of that battle could be the trigger for a great new battle, a battle in which we will see many powers allied with one goal in mind, which would be to completely destroy each other. After all, with Luffy becoming Yonko, we will possibly have the revelation of who Vegapunk is and also the power of SSG. Obviously other Yonkas who would not be involved in this conflict must also end up being forced to participate because of the scale of the battle, like Shanks and Teach. So with Luffy becoming Yonko, we'll see the long-awaited meeting between Luffy and Shanks. As they have a great friendship, they will probably ally. Not only that, as Shanks cited that he was waiting for Luffy to become a great pirate to see him again, and the proof that this was fulfilled would be Luffy achieving the same title as Shanks as Emperor. However, even if Luffy manages a great alliance between Law, Kid, and Shanks, this battle would still be very difficult, as the Navy and SSG would unite, and Teach is currently acquiring new allies for his crew, inviting even Kazan, who after his defeat by Akainu decided to join Teach. We don't know his real reasons, but he probably intends to confront Akainu in the future. Teach may have acquired many other allies that will help him in this battle. Also, we're not sure that after his encounter with the Gorosei, Shanks will actually fight as Luffy's ally. We can't also forget about the ex-Shichibukais who will be able to participate in this great battle. Obviously, each one will be allied with certain pirates, like Boa Hancock, and who knows, maybe even Crocodile and Mihawk allying with Luffy. During the final battle, we will even see the revolutionaries acting, as it would be a perfect time to attack the Sekai Sifu, as their greatest forces will be focused on defeating the great pirates, so the world nobles will have no protection. Dragon and his group will see a huge gap to finally get the world nobles out of their post, and with these conflicts and changes, the entire world of One Piece will change completely, because the winners of this battle will decide the direction that the world of One Piece will take from that moment on. So this battle is said by Oda will be the biggest we will see in anime, where several characters we've been waiting to see in combat will finally spring into action. But I want to know about your opinion. When could this great battle take place? And who would come out the winner? Leave your opinion in the comments. Thanks to all of you for watching the video to the end. I hope you enjoyed the content and information in today's video. We hope that we will always continue together talking about the news of the anime and the manga, so comment your doubts, news, or what you think will happen in the anime in the future. Also comment on the new videos you want to see here on the channel. We'll see you again in the next video. I'll wait for you here. Bye.